know, when the dawn sun hits the sky, this almost doesn't look as bad as it actually is. At the very least, it's a very scenic place to die. Let's start today on a more positive note, shall we? In we go. Things will be a little bit happier today, surely. Look, I found some food right off the bat. There we go. Things are looking up. I won't starve. I won't die of thirst. All I have to do now is, get back to those fields of kelp. Surely that won't be too bad. See if I got a little tunnel, too, to mark the way. Yeah, there's a bunch of things around here that... Writhing weed. That sounds like a nice thing.
The #1 enemy of gardening mermaids. You know, this is an alien world. Maybe there are mermaids around here. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I mean, back on Earth, there are plenty of life forms in the ocean that are very intelligent. Octopus, dolphins... Yeah, wouldn't surprise me at all if I found something sentient down here. Now, if they do exist, I'd have to learn their language. Or at least learn how to barter with them. And I'd have to find a way to disconnect myself from the crashed alien ship and the contaminants everywhere. They probably wouldn't be too keen on that. Ugh. I'll have to find a way to become one eventually. I mean, it's the only obvious answer. There's no way I can sit in that pod forever.
A boomerang. Ooh. Come here, little guy. And...
creature discovered.
Yeah! Ooh, you're kinda cute! Maybe I'll keep you and give you a name. What about you?
Creature discovered.
Oh my gosh, you're adorable. You know, maybe we've gotten off on the wrong foot on this planet. Maybe things aren't so bad. Yeah, they chitter too, like chipmunks. You know what? I can probably get used to living like this. That still doesn't mean I don't want to get out of here, though. What? Pardon me? Radiation? I don't think so. What? Oh my god, it's leaking. The ship blew up and now it's leaking. But I came here for kelp, damn it, and I'm not leaving until I get it. There's some right over there. I mean, I know I said the exact same thing yesterday, but, fortune favors the bold. Oh my god, this place got hit really bad. Gimme, 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 gimme! Gimme! I'm dying! Holy crap, what is that creature? There are way too many things here with way too many protruding teeth. Also, jeez, that was a terrible idea. I feel like ass. Hold on. Urgh! What was that noise? Oh... Did that thing nearly come for me? It wants me. I gotta get back to the ship. Where is it? Where did it go? Okay, don't panic. We're so close now. Ah, there we go. Okay, so the sea is filled with friend and foe. That's okay, because I am back, and I am not dead. I'm only slightly irradiated. See? Staying positive. I can do it. I even found a new boomerang friend. I think. Come on, buddy. Uh-oh, my face. There you are. Come on. There you go. I'll put you two in storage until I decide what to do with you. You're a little too cute to eat. Well, until I get really hungry. That doesn't matter how much of a friend you are. You're going down. You know, a thought occurred to me. If I start preserving some of the specimens here, I might be able to cultivate them.
Heck, if I make it out of this, I could bring some of these specimens back and make a fortune.
Let's not get too carried away here. First things first, I gotta survive. Okay, here we go. I can make some lubricant too, but right now I really want to have a knife for stabbing things. Yeah, there we go. I'll feel a lot less naked in no time. Speaking of naked, it just occurred to me that I only really have this one set of clothes. Well, it's a good thing I'm washing them in salt water every so often. That's how it works, right? Yeah, here we go. Okay, now I don't feel as bad. Now if something starts to get a little bit snippy with me, I can snip back. Except for when it comes to radiation. I don't think I can necessarily handle that. That's not good. I'm starting to run out of inventory space. I may have to consider looking for some new ways of protecting myself, for storing myself soon. You know, if I really want this operation to continue, I'm going to have to start to expand. I'm going to have to start planning on finding a more sustainable way of living, aside from living in this small little casket. What I really ought to do is try to look for land, but that'll mean going off on foot. This thing has no propulsion. I need a plan. Yeah, little bits of this just chip right off. That's not so bad. I don't know what practical use I have for it, but it definitely seems to be the case.
Oh, right, I need a plan. Now, the first and most obvious solution is to look for that mermaid colony. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. If it's anything like the movie, I just have to listen for singing animals. Maybe I can wish to be a mermaid, like a reverse Ariel. But wait, when you make wishes, don't they usually come at a cost, like the monkey's paw? Yeah, she lost her voice when she tried to do that. Maybe I have to wish for something deliberately debilitating, and then they'd have to balance it out with a positive aspect? Like, if I wished I were a fish, I would lead a happy life? Wait, what am I talking about? You know, if I'm lucky, they might come to me. There's been a lot of explosions as of late. They probably wouldn't be too happy about it at first, but I have a fabricator. I have a feeling that their dispositions would turn right around.
Okay, so I'm going to need some way of storing my stuff since I'm starting to run low, and that little shelf is really not going to cut it for me. I need something a little bit more substantial. Where did my waterproof locker go? I created it 5 seconds ago. Did it just disappear on me? Maybe it never actually happened and I'm just confusing myself. That could be the case. I've done it before. Hey, wait a second. What is this? The ship picked up something. Am I going crazy? Yeah, there's a heat signature down there. What could that be? I gotta check this out. You know, one thing I haven't really done is explore underneath the surface of the ocean. Well, I mean, underneath, into the caves, that is. Am I prepared for this? I don't know. This thing looks pretty deep. As I said, fortune favors the bold. If I'm lucky, maybe it's a spare battery, or maybe a sunken pod. If there are resources in there, I could make it for a little while. Or I could die. This isn't necessarily the best idea I've ever had. And it's starting to get late. Oh my god, that aimed straight for the kelp. No freaking way. Not until morning. I think I've had just enough of going to the kelp forest. The radioactive kelp forest, mind you, for a little while. Wait. Am I going crazy? I could have sworn it just turned night a second ago. I'm going crazy, that's what's happening. Ah, thank God, I thought it was something a lot more serious. It's a good thing those ball manatees don't seem to mind my existence. They seem pretty passive. Maybe they're just, mates or something. Aw. And they make such silly noises. This is pretty deep, all things considered. Am I gonna find out that I'm invading their territory or something? That would not be good. Right. Well, I won't bother you if you don't bother me. Where's that heat signature? Oh! Hello. Sorry, I think I bumped into you. Man, this is getting kind of awkward.
Hey, what if the bald manatees are the mermaids? I mean, it's not that big of a stretch. Back in olden days, back on Earth, people used to think that manatees and seals were mermaids. Isn't that where the myth where Selkies came from? I don't know. Sailors were confused. But then again, that's the pot calling the kettle black. I'll have to find out if they're sentient. I mean, they may look a little goofy, but that kind of almost makes it better.
And I'm in the radioactive kelp field. Okay, I'll have to check out what that thing is later.
Man, swimming back and forth from the pod is starting to become a little bit of a drag. And since I haven't found any other means yet, I may have to build some way to travel around a little bit more easily. You know, if I capture a couple of the creatures, I could make sails and sail the seas. But where am I going to find something buoyant? No, there's probably got to be a better way. I can't sit in the same spot forever. I'll have to move on somewhere. At least until the mermaids find me. Ooh, maybe I can find some of those stronger fish and tame them, and then I could tie them to the pod and have them drag me around. Sort of like horses, but in the water. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Huh. The moon's well lit, at least. You know, I just noticed something. The moon isn't going through phases like it does on the planet Earth. That's weird. I feel like something isn't quite working the way it's supposed to be.